What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing today, guys? Thank you so much for being here, hanging out with me this afternoon. Happy Wednesday. What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome. What up? What up, Brody? How's it going? What up, Goat? Hero, thank you so much. What's going on, man? How we all doing today, man? Thanks for being here. Today, guys, is going to be a pretty simple stream. We've got some climbing we've got to do, man. We are doing pretty good. It's not like terrible, but I think we're sitting at like 93 or 94%. We'll check in a second. But we are going to be playing some deck lists that we've obviously posted in the past already. We're going to be playing Land Destruction, but I also want to be playing a new deck that I think will be pretty fun. Because today I played a dragon deck with Smog that's already done. That's going to be for tomorrow's video. And it gave me another idea for another deck where we're going to be playing maybe our Battlefront deck again. And there's some cool new tools that I think will fit really well into that build. So we're going to try that one out as well. But yeah, man, we'll start things off with maybe some Land Destruction, get some wins under our belt, see if we can get climbing on the ladder a little bit. We're trying to get to a number eventually. I say that every season, but we always end up at like 96%, 97 at the end of the month. So we really gotta try to make that little extra push today. I did make a quick adjustment though to our Land Destruction deck that I told you guys, if you're watching the video, to make yourselves, which is to cut the what was it, the oh my goodness, I always forget the name of it. Settle the Wreckage. This card right here is really sweet. I am a fan of it, but I think Day of Judgment's just a little bit better. So there's really no slot for the Settle the Wreckage in this one for me, unfortunately. So I went ahead and I made that adjustments to Day of Judgment, but also cut one Ugin, added one more Extinguisher. But this should be fun, man. I think we're gonna get some wins here. What's up, MTG Mike? How we doing? Land Destruction, yay. I love Land Destruction, man. Smog Love, I see him. Yeah, dude, we're playing Smog. We already made the video on it. It's really a good deck too. I'm actually pretty happy about it. It's nothing crazy, like it's not some sort of like new meta deck or anything, but it's really good. As far as the Smog decks that I've built, we've played Mardu, we played Boros, we played Mono Red, but we made a Jeskai one today and it was slapping. So very excited about it. Very, very excited. All right, let's jump into rank. Let's do this thing. Nice. I'm currently building my IRL Smog Horde deck with Smog the Impenetrable as the commander. Nice. I've run into some pretty Linty Smog treasure decks, token decks. Yeah, this one's going to be leaning into the treasure tokens heavy, like super heavy. Hey, why don't you like the red forge for land destruction? I love the red forge card. What do you mean? I love that card. I just am not in red on this deck. Unfortunately, it's just Azorius. But yeah, I absolutely love that card. The only downside to that card, I would say, though, is the fact that you can't really blink it. Once it leaves the battlefield and re-enters, it has to go into your hand to re-enter to cast it again, because it only works if you're casting it. What's going on, Wombat? How you doing? Did you answer all the clues and build the deck yet? Yes, I did. Yes. The riddles? Yes, those were pretty fun, man. I saw that pop up the other day. I got the first riddle myself, which was pretty fun. I was like, that's a cool idea. And then the other ones I struggled with heavily. I was like, I had to Google them because I ran out of smarts. But the first one, the mountain one, I actually got that one myself. I was pretty proud of myself. My token deck is simple. Boros, my best 67% win rate. Nice. Yeah, we got a pretty cool Boros deck that we're going to be throwing out there later here. All right, so many lands coming my way here, which is great. Let's go ahead and get down the uncover so we can start drawing some cards. I think this one's pretty much already done. I think it feels like it. How do they have two cards under here? The bat took, oh, the bat took one and then the shelter took one, of course. Duh. All right, so if we go here first, we can still Aura Sight. A lot of ramp going on. Both of those can go. And then we'll do it again. Draw 4 this time. Ooh, spicy. Let's drop these two. And then what am I going to take here? Obviously, the bat's got protection. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and take this off the table. Opponent has a protection spell? They do. Protection spell. Nice. 3, 4, 5. About to be... I guess I do have 6. So I could just blink the Aura Sight next turn. That'd be kind of fire. Let's do that. Let's just blink the Aura Sight. That's not good. That's not good. Seam Rip's good though. I do like the Seam Rip. Let's go with how do I get back here? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and blink. Let's get this all set up to blink. Let's get the Seam Rip down. And we will take, no, we'll decline that. We will take the Channeler first. Blink this, and we'll take the token. That way when we blink it next turn, it'll be ready to blink the rest of the stuff off the field. I think we got him. Well, I felt that way a second ago, but then they had that protection spell that caught me off guard. Confidant, okay. Ooh, that's a good card. But I'm going to go the greed route. You guys know me. I'm going greedy all day, every day here. Yeah, take action on that. One of these and one of these can go. Okay. And then we're going to double up on this, gaining, what, 4 life? Yeah, we'll decline now. We don't need that anymore. This card is insane, by the way. Moonletters is crazy, man. What a card. Okay, and then rest in peace for the graveyard. Decline. And then we take the Confidant and the Cleric. Seems pretty good to me, man. Seems pretty good to me. They have no graveyard, no draw engines, just a bat with 1 card in hand. And I have a sweeper next turn. Just looking for the land destruction and the game's over. All right, that's gonna hurt a little bit, I will say, but I've got 4 life gain right here too, so pretty solid. Also, is this non-land? Is it non-land? Artifact enters exile non-land. Okay, let me Let me gain that life real quick. Decline. There it is. There's a scoop. Nice and easy. Do you get anything for building the deck? The deck list for the riddles one, you do. Oh wait, do you? Yeah, you do. I think you get a certain card art. What's up, Mark? How we doing? The Bilbo. Oh yeah, the avatar. That's right. The Bilbo avatar. That's right. Swayze, what about Codis, My Precious working together? Codis and My Precious. I'll look that up later. Let me put that in my notes real quick. There we go. That's all in my notes now. I'll take a look at that in a little while. Uncover the Moon Letter single-handedly won me a draft recently. First ever 7 wins. Nice. Congrats, Alex. I don't think I've had a 7 win in draft in a very long time. Probably only had it like once or twice ever, really. Just a casual hand refill. Yeah, something light. Looks like we're up against Synthesizer, maybe. Hope we're dominating. We're off to a pretty good start here. Thanks for asking. All right, let's go ahead and thin out the deck a little bit. Could use another blue land here. That way we can 3 steps ahead possibly. Orisite's going to be nice, but it's going to get taken right back by a snare. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. I won't lie to you guys. Hopefully I get a blue source and I can counter the United Battlefront maybe next turn. I got the land I wanted. We got the land we wanted. I think we allow the relic. I don't think the relic's anything we should be too concerned with. Again, though, if I go for the Orisite a little too early here, there's a really strong possibility the opponent just takes it with a snare. Part of me's like, yeah, don't do that. They missed their land drop, though. It might be worth getting this down and getting a snare out of their hand. I guess that's not the end of the world. If I can just get past 1 turn without them snaring it, we're in a great spot. Anyone messed with the wizard staff? I have not yet, but I got hit by somebody doing the prowess thing with the wizard staff. Decided to make an Is It Wizards deck utilizing a new mana drain. And the red capstone. Synthesizer. Yeah, it's a tough one, Synthesizer, man. We will maybe ramp with the land and then just hold counter magic, but then they just sack this and get the snare, take this back. Oh, brother, this guy. This guy. I could 4 mana copy the Orisite and then double its effects possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy the Orisite and then double its effects. That seems pretty good. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan. I think that is the plan, but I'm still scared of the opponent, you know, clapping back with a simple snare. Anytime that, gosh, I just don't think we can win this one unless I get my my land destruction going like now. It's probably not going to work out for us. Hi chat, what's going on, Guax? How we doing? Tried it and still on the list. Death to Superior Spider-Man. I saw a video on how much standard changes on next rotation. All the lame decks are gone. Let's go, dude. Oh, they didn't cast anything there. That's good. 1, 2. Okay. I guess we cast this, draw 2, discard 2, see what we hit. Might as well. A lot of things in our hand we can discard. Oh man. Are we serious? How many basics do I have left? Quite a few. Okay. That's a bummer. That is a massive bummer. I could draw 5 though off the Virtue next turn. They didn't have anything last turn, which is great. Oh my god, we are getting all the time in the world and we still can't seem to close here. Come on. Ugin's good. Ugin's very good. So is my battleship. Okay. So we got Ugin and we have a battleship. This is fantastic. Let's play the tap land. Okay, we're cooking, guys. We're cooking. Now we just got to find the Mind Stone. Now we got to find the Mind Stone. I'm so nervous, man, because it just takes one United Battlefront and the game's over, you know? Or one snare, really. The snare, again, a simple snare brings back the repurposing bay, and it brings back a synthesizer, which in turn allows them to sack that 2-mana artifact and get another one. But no, they still struggling here. We're chilling, man. Let's do it. We get double the effects on this, by the way, and we draw 8. Yes, please. Still no stone, really. No stone. That's crazy. We'll blow up all the blue lands as fast as possible here. The blue lands are a little more dangerous in my opinion. How do we not get a stone there though? That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna just play this, gain the 2 or the 4 life. We're gonna say, you know what? Yeah, let's keep sifting through here. Wow, we are struggling. Okay, discard 5 cards. 1. This is crazy. These are no good, right? 2. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Might as well. Where in the world are the spells I need? It is what it is. We win. We win. Let's go. Let's do it, man. What a win. What a win. 96% already. Looking good. All land in the hand. Yeah, I know. That was crazy. That was a terrible couple of draws. Drinking beer, playing Arena while watching Swayze. What a life. That's what I'm talking about, man. I built a Wolf Death Poison deck. It's plowing through the Platinum right now. Are there any wolves with Death Touch? I wonder. There probably are, right? I'm waiting for the 2028 rotation when Targear with Revelations will rotate. Well, by then, I'm sure we're going to have something else you're going to hate, I'm sure. Gotta be. Ain't no way we go that long. It's the life for me. No beer though. Looks like Swayze in CGB's is CGB's biggest fan now with all the Azorius Control he's been playing. I don't play a ton of Azorius Control. If I do, it's usually land destruction. That was beautiful, even with no stone. I know, right? The doubling effects. The doubling effects is what got us through that one. Loving the new Oculus deck, but I'm just not able to get out of Diamond Rank 4 this season. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Diamond, sometimes you can get stuck there, and it's just the worst. Mark with the $10 in the super chat. Mark, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 10. Thank you for the countless hours of amazing content, Swayze. Brother, I appreciate it. I love what I do, so no problem, man. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching the content and being part of the community, man. That means a lot to me. Thank you for the 10. All that draw discard Oculus would be interesting with the Mind Stone. That would be pretty interesting. Are you saying adding that enchantment, the Uncover Moon, into the Oculus deck? That could be interesting because the drawing a discard is kind of crazy. I never considered that, actually. That's not a bad idea. We're going to mulligan this hand. Definitely not good enough to keep. This one's a little better. Might have to send the Ugin back here, though. I guess we'll get down the tap land for now. Hey, Swayze, what's going on? Let's get this down. We need to go find maybe the blue land because we're going to get a bunch of planes off of this, right? Wind versus synthesizer always feels good. It really does. Do you have the current deck list, good sir? Yes, I will show you the deck list after this game is over. I do have a new deck list for you. Not a lot of changes. Pretty simple. We just basically switched for Day of Judgment for the most part and cut back on one Ugin. But yes, I can absolutely show you. Day of Judgment's gonna go amazing in this matchup. I may actually not play it this turn. I might just go for the roads first, just to ensure that I keep finding my land drops. CGB playing Mono Red and Swayze playing Oculus and Jeskai Revelation. The world has gone insane. I'm trying to expand my horizons on the things that I play, because I do know, I'm very self-aware that I play a lot of tokens and almost every build is some sort of token deck. So I figured sometimes we do got to try to extend our reach a little bit. I'm trying. All right, let's get this down nice and easy. 3, 4, 5, about to be 6 mana. Not the greatest. Okay, that doesn't have trample though, so that's good. Should I hold a counter spell here maybe? Or should I just get this down now and look to do double up on this? 3, 6, yeah, I'm still a couple of lands away from doing that though. I think I should probably just counter draw, maybe. This season is rough without Naya counters. I haven't played Naya counters in a minute, but I don't think my Naya counters deck is super strong at the very moment. That's the only reason why. I tried putting something together, but without the Badger Maul Cub, it's not working super great. All right. Oh, we got another sweeper. That's big. We probably don't need another one of those. All right. That's double strike 5. Yeah, that's over. Dang it. I didn't even realize that. Just too fast. Too fast. We didn't have a strong enough start in the beginning there. Missing one land drop kind of cost us the whole thing there, but that's okay. Oh, we want to see the list, right? Let me get you guys the list real fast. Here's the new land destruction list. Let me change the picture. There you go. New land destruction. I dislocated my shoulder skateboarding. Oh man, and I got to Mythic for the second time. There's a silver lining for you. Sorry about the shoulder, man. I always get worried about injuries when I'm trying to skateboard these days. Recovery's got to be way worse these days. Swayze, the maestro with the crunchiest deck lists. What is your monthly consumption of wild cards? Oh man, this particular set has been way too much money spent, but yeah, it's a lot. He is snowballing hard right now. Yeah, that was pretty tough. I wonder why Dr. Ruckus just dropped off completely. Yeah, I don't know. There was like no message about it or anything. I'm not sure. I think he loves tokens more than me. I do love tokens. I was kind of stressing a bit. This stream has lifted my vibe. Thank you, Swayze Namob. Oh man, that makes me happy, Alex. I'm glad. I'm glad we were able to lift your vibes, man. The man Swayze is live. What is it? Is it ending? I'm sad. No, 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 it's not ending. We're just starting. We're just starting. You're good. You're good. Too many rare lands? Yeah, that probably cost me a little bit there, having those lands coming out slow. Getting old sucks, yeah. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be really good in this matchup. I love that. I also kind of don't mind. Well, I should probably get this down. I don't want to miss any land drops. I know getting down the stone is cool to ramp, but missing a land drop would be really bad. Looking for a blue land still. Got the blue source. Got the blue source. Able to take out the Servon Dam too, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I think we're sitting pretty good right now. Javier and Texas MIA. I'm sure they're popping. I'm sure they're popping any day, anytime now. Let's see here. Let's go here. Oh my god. Well, you summoned him. You summoned him. You did this. Oh my God, Texas with the 50 gifted memberships, man. Oh my gosh, he was here the whole time, huh? He was just waiting to do that. Oh man, thank you so much, brother, for the 50 gifted. I don't even know what to say at this point, man. If you guys are new here, you may not know, Texas is an absolute savage with the gifted memberships. This is like a regular occurrence for him, and I'm at a loss for words at this point on what to say at this point. You know, the guy's an absolute legend. Thank you so much, brother, for the 50 gifted. I can't emphasize that enough. 50. Oh man. Let's discard this and this. Much love, brother. Much love. Thank you very much, man. Thank you so very much, brother. Texas plays no games. Yeah, don't invoke his name unless you're ready to, you know, deal with the consequences, I guess. Oh man. Oh, I said yes to that. Oops, I didn't mean to. That's fine. That actually worked out pretty good. That worked out pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna have to aura site, and we will say yes to this one. Man, this is looking really good. And now I've got something I can copy with the 3 steps ahead as well. Dude, it's looking so good right now. Let's go. This opponent too is in the top 1700. We're definitely declining this. We're not drawing 1 to discard 2. That'd be a bad idea. And then we can just hold our counter spell ready to roll here. Okay, hold on. Restoration magic. Yeah, let's just counter that. Let's just counter it. And then yes, we will be doing that for the full 5. And there it is, GG's. I mean, too easy. Too easy, man. That was a beatdown. This might be my best deck right now. It really might. I do have other deck I want to try in a minute, but I got to get back to Texas here and see what he's up to, man. Did you say anything in the chat yet? Okay, you got me. I am Post Malone. Could you imagine? I mean, you're also a big time racer. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. You should do a 3 blind mice build. There's a bunch of ways to get so much value out of the mice. Dude, trust me, I know. I've done 3 blind mice a couple of times and we've gone like, you know, infinite looping with it. It's pretty fun. It's hard to combo it with these days though, with all the stuff going on. But without Badger Mole, it might be worth trying again. Love when I can watch you live a bit. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much, Jay. Remember those yard darts? Last time was on a skateboard. Was one of those dart, except I landed backwards on my head. Oh man. I haven't tried again since. Yeah, you manifested them. That's right. Thank you guys for, you know, the thank yous to Texas. That's kind of you. Make sure we show some love in the chat. What an amazing guy. Yeah, dude. All of you guys, man. All of you guys are so amazing. Just the love is like on another level when it comes to this stream, man. You guys are always showing up and showing the love big time. Not sure why it doesn't send them my way ever. That is crazy. You are here all the time too. I just got here and I just sent it. Oh my gosh. So you just happened to pop in when they said that? Is it worth having 2 moon letters on the field? Not really. I mean, you can in case one gets removed. It's always nice to have 2 in case they have a get lost or something. The summoning was successful. My luck today has been horrendous. Usually get at least a 50-50 on drafting, but today went 4 and 8. That's unfortunate, man. Drafts are tough too. When you don't get the full wins to kind of, you know, play again, it's so annoying. I've been watching you for a while and you're basically my sensei. Oh man, there's other guys who are better senseis, but I appreciate you watching. I don't know if I'd listen to me so much. Joe, thank you so much for joining the Mardu Mob, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Mardu Mob, brother. Yeah, these Swayze live streams are the best. It's just me hanging out with you guys, man. I love that you guys love the stream so much. It makes me very happy, but I always feel like some sort of fraud. Like, I'm just here hanging out with you guys, having a good time. Nothing special about it. Just, I mean, you guys are what's special about it, but... Do you think any previous Super Friend decks have a place in the current meta? Still play your abs in one occasionally? Good question. I was actually just thinking about Super Friends today. I think I play it too much to play it again this early, but I will be rechecking it out soon, I'm sure. I wouldn't put it past me to get that going again. This is unfortunate. I don't have any instant speed removal, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a loss here. This is one of my hardest matchups. Whenever I see a slick shot get just plotted right away, it's usually no good. Oh, 2 of them. Nice. If I had some sort of like authority of consoles, maybe, but not the case. All right, well, we're ramping up. Not that it matters. I'm pretty sure that was my last turn that I'm gonna get. Haven't played Magic for 15 years and your content is inspiring me to get back to the game. I love that. That's crazy that you don't even play Magic anymore and you're watching the content. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we are for sure deadsies here, right? Yeah. I mean, 2 plotted slick shots in the starting hand, like, you're gonna get cooked every time. Unless, of course, you have that instant speed removal, then you're good to go. Then it's an easy win. It was nice while it lasted. Yeah, the full 5 minutes, 4 minutes. The #1 slot updates with the most recent to hit the spot. You probably had some same amount of points as someone else. Oh, I see. You guys talking about the chatter numbers. It's connection, man. It's great. It's what we all need. I couldn't agree with you more, man. I don't get enough connection in my day-to-day life either. Like, this is always like my happy place. It does as much for me, for you guys, as it does for you, you know? So I appreciate that. That's why I always like to let you guys know I appreciate you being here, because I know all too well what it's like streaming for nobody, and it's a lot more fun when I get to chat it up with you guys. All right, I'm gonna go blue here. I want to make sure I get this down on curve. Don't want to miss a land drop here, but at the same time, taking that away with the seam rip was probably a smarter plan. My current deck has 0 cards from the last 3 set releases. Too many cards in the meta. I'm climbing the top 500 right now. 75% win rate. That's awesome, man. Congrats to you on that, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna continue my land drops, but I really need a Day of Judgment. I feel like this is a Day of Judgment or bust kind of a situation here. But I'm back to 21, so that's good. Swayze, have you broken World War Hulk yet? I have not. I have not. I've tried. I have tried. I've given it my best shot. It's a little bit of it's a little bit glass cannon, that card. It's good sometimes, but then other times it's really not good. Here's the thing. I have a feeling the opponent's going to hit us with some sort of Ice Till Explorer, so making sure they can't bring these lands back from the graveyard is going to be massive. I am struggling here, though, to find any sort of meaningful answers. Like, Aura Sights would be really good right now. Day of Judgments would be really good. These are obviously amazing, but we're not going to get to those for a while. I don't love my chances here of success. But they are going really slow. For a landfall player, they're moving very slow, so there is a chance. Oh man, double Chocobos is crazy. But still no Hydras, still no Tifas, nothing like that, no Bristly Bills. Like, we're kind of chilling. We're kind of chilling. I think I want to get this down first before anything else. End the turn. Come on, Orsight, off the top, please. There it is. There's the card that's gonna end my day. Okay, now I'm wanting Day of Judgment. Like now. Like ASAP. The stress just became unbelievably real here. They leave one elf back because they do have the protection spell. Oh my god, it's too easy, bruh. Okay, watch it be Defend the Rider though, and it's gonna be indestructible as well. Let's not get too excited. Pretty sure Defend the Rider is for sure the play here. Please don't be Defend the Rider. Please don't be that. Please let it be Snakeskin Veil. You guys tell me what happens. I'm not gonna look, okay? Tell me what happens. I guess if I hear a spell being cast, then I know they got Defend the Rider. If there's no spell being cast and I hear the sound of the Day of Judgment, we're good. Oh, it's me, my bad. I was like, what's happening? I guess I should look, hold on. This can go. No, we're gonna drop 2 of these. I don't need that many, right? Okay, tell me what happens. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. Let's go. That's the scariest thing ever. That was scary, but man, was that clutch finding that off the top. Holy smokes. That's one of those moments where almost having the, what is it? I can never remember the name of the card, dude. Settle the Wreckage. Having that was probably better there because exiles and gets bypassed on the indestructibility. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Can I afford to not play Ugin here? That'd be kind of silly, right? It'd be kind of silly not to play Ugin. They could have protected that, right? I mean, they most definitely have something here. They left 1 mana open very specifically to protect the last turn, I thought. Oh well. Well, we're gonna draw, gain some life.
I will mend this insight.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. All right, we're absolutely chilling. There ain't nothing they can do to get back into this one. We've got Ugin down. It's like their worst nightmare for a green player to see an Ugin on the field. All right, I'm not gonna accept any more card draw. We got everything we need to succeed here. I'm just gonna start loading up so that way when we do end up playing the battleship, we're just basically gonna erase every land that they have. Let's thin out our deck here a little bit. Decline. Draw a card now that we've drawn those 2 basics out of there, and then it's a Day of Judgment. I mean, just another fantastic card to have in the spot. Sure. What a game, man. On time, yeah, I knew it. Here it comes. That was awesome. Yeah, land. We need that. Plus this. Let's just go ahead and harness this. I know I'm being greedy again, guys. I'm well aware. I'm well aware of my greed, and it sickens me too, trust me, but I'm going for the one shot. The one shot, delete every land you own kind of play. We don't settle for one at a time here. We settle for destroy everything all at once. Well, we got 2 cards we definitely want to drop off if I get the chance. Hopefully we get another Virtue. That'd be pretty fun. All right, they pump up this Chocobo, which is pretty scary, actually. Still focusing on the Ugin, though. Ugin did its job. Thank you. Thank you for your service there, buddy. And here's where the opponent concedes. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. GG's, my friend. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll take this out. We'll take this out. And they have something here. Snakeskin Veil? That's not going to help you. People do that all the time, thinking that if they grow past the 4 power, the second one's not going to get them. Like, they forget that there's 2 triggers. And in this case, there's 4 triggers that they're not accounting for. I guess that did actually end up working out for them as far as the lands being returned to the battlefield. But there's still another 2 triggers to go, so... There's 1... And end the turn. Blink this. Do it again. You and you can go. That's pretty good though. To be able to double up like that. They almost got there. Almost. Not quite though. Javier, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. What a win. What a win. Still haven't been able to check the last 2 sets. Can't wait to have... Oh, wait, can't wait to check them out when I have the opportunity. Just came from China, Japan, and moving to a new place straight after vacation. Dang, you've been gone for a while, huh? Not being able to see the last 2 sets. Well, I guess the sets are releasing like every other month. I guess that makes sense. Good evening, Swayze the Mob. I just got a notification. I forgot it was a Wednesday. Now I get to spend my night with you guys. Let's go, man. Welcome into the stream. I'm a huge deck builder, and I got so over building all these decks just to watch my creatures get destroyed constantly. I still build mainly play straight to face red control decks, like burn decks. Yeah, those are good to kind of get around the control meta. Why does that never happen to me? I pray for the board wipe and end up drawing a tap land. Richard, that is like 1 in a million for me too. If you ever watch my streams, it's typically me losing games for 2 hours straight. But today, sometimes I have some good streams. This one's starting out pretty good. It'll happen once in a blue moon. I still haven't been able to check the last... Oh yeah, we read that one. I had a guy accidentally kill his battleship with Sozin. Oh no. I still lost. Settle the Wreckage activates landfall though if you have... Oh, that's true. Very true. They get the extra lands. Greedy is good. Hey Swayze, I think I found a decent starting point for the Squirrel Girl Changeling deck. I haven't... I heavily use Flock and Posture for several... You know what's funny? I was looking at the Squirrel Girl not that long ago with my Changeling build. But it was just too much going on because I had wolves, bears, and I'm like, adding in Squirrel Girl just seems like a little bit too much. But there is a world where if you want to lean into the whole squirrel mechanic, it's pretty good. Wanted to give you a shout out, Swayze. I'm starting a part of my channel where I do testing on various creator decks, and you're my favorite, so... One of yours is up first, buddy. Let you know when it drops. Hey, man, that's awesome. Somebody else recently, I want to say a couple months back, like 6 months back, was doing, from what I remember, doing something like that too. I don't know if they were still up to it or not, but I remember seeing them running one of my decks too. Do you have an auto include cards you need in most every deck? For me, I can't queue up without a playset of Authority of Consuls. No, not really, not like that. But I feel you on that. I definitely feel you. That's a really good card. I think it fits for pretty much most decks, obviously unless you go against Jeskai control, but it's not a waste of a card or space. You can get it down and it's just gonna either sit there or it's gonna, you know, gain you life. Either way, it's worth playing. It's a very good card. Hopefully they don't counter this. I think they will though. And if they don't counter it, I was guessing they were going to hit it with the inevitable defeat. Having my counterspell ready to go is good, but no way. Okay, sure. That's unfortunate. The first to hit the counterspell probably wins this one. Plus, I've got 3 Day of Judgments, which... yeah, that's not good. Dude, is this how it feels on the other end when you see this card come down? This is terrible. This is actually terrible. Now I know they're gonna draw 3 and discard 2. That's so bad when you're on this side on the receiving end. I've never seen someone run the card. That's bad. That's a lot of value. The amount of things I could have gotten rid of in my hand too would have been so nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We know they have another counterspell, it looks like. Great. Oh, good. It's Consult, which they're going to draw and discard. That is a scary, scary thing to see on the other end, man. I'm telling you. What's up, gang? What's going on, Kermit? Or Kermit? Authority of Consoles is the reason why I have some Seam Rip in every white deck that I play. I haven't finished the set, but I went 14-4 for my last 4 pick 2 drafts, going into Diamond 2 or Diamond 1. Nice. That's a pretty nice run. So many different decks. I'm loving it. The new standard. Yeah, it's been a good time, man. I'm in Diamond for limited. Nice, dude. You guys like to play a lot of limited. That's cool. All right, we are absolutely done for here, guys. I'm probably just gonna concede here. I mean, it's a terrible matchup for 1, but then 2, I mean, them landing that counterspell to then get down their enchantment, they won the game. If it had gone the other way around, if I had waited and countered theirs and then played mine the following turn, we probably would have been in the driver's seat that whole game, but I had no idea they were running that card though, you know? Yes, Moonlighters is horrifying. It is very horrifying. I feel bad for playing it now. Typical Wednesday night watching Swayze. Appreciate that, man. I love that that's typical for you. That makes me happy. Wednesday nights are the best, man. My goes in every deck card has to be the Soul Guide Lantern. That's another really good card. Another really underrated card that doesn't get enough love, because that card is actually good no matter what. Like if it doesn't, if you don't have a graveyard, then boom, you just, you know, obviously just go for the, you know, the card draw, which is never a bad thing. Just basically anything with basically like cycling on it, which that's essentially a cycling piece of it. It's always good. Dang, 32 friends on mine. Mine always has 1 or 2 max. Well, we actually maxed out our friends list because whenever we do the first Wednesday of every month, we do Swayze versus the mob, which is me versus you guys. So I have to friend you guys to actually make the games happen. So I have 200 friends on my list. So I wouldn't imagine you having as many as me. I would hope not. All right, we're just gonna go with this, and then Day of Judgment next turn seems pretty solid. I love how many lands this deck pulls out of itself. That way your draws get better and better as the game goes on. So nice. Hey, what's up, man? Forgot it was Wednesday? No worries, no worries. All right, we're gonna just sweep, call it a day. Look to Mindstone next turn. Just found your channel today. Love playing elves, and your elf deck popped up on my algorithm. That's awesome, man. I love hearing how people find my my channel just recently. I forget that you know happens all the time. Like, that's crazy. I love that, man. It's just such a small knit community, the MTG community. It's like I feel like I just can't believe how many more people still, you know, are out there. It's wild. I don't know. Appreciate you watching though, man. Glad you like the content. This thing can't get haste though, right? It's got the built-in double strike. This has double strike onto it with the trample. Buster Sword, okay, sure. I mean, those are some scary artifacts for sure, but as long as something doesn't have haste, I think we're gonna be okay, because we got a couple of seam rips to answer. But if they drop something like that, I won't be able to simply answer with a seam rip. 2, 3, 4, okay. I mean, I could have harnessed this, but I think the seam rip was necessary. I can't allow them to hit me with the Buster Sword and Double Strike. That'd be crazy. Create a 1/1 hero. No, that's bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we still have this next turn. We're good. Oh, it's when it dies. I thought it's when it entered. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. All right, well, yeah, they're kind of done here, right? I mean, we're gonna blow up the Buster Sword first. Sweep the field. Yeah, they're locked out of the game. The Double Strike hit right here though on the 1/1's gonna be pretty good. Pretty good. I'll probably just harness and then blink it. Be good to go. Seems obvious, but I can't help but notice a higher win rate with decks extracting basics most turns, and thinning decks. Absolutely, and that's something that I've been getting, you know, more noticeably better at too, is figuring that stuff out. Like, you don't really think about that stuff too much, and then when you're actually playing it and how well it, you know, how good it feels, it's crazy the difference it makes just on something so small like that. All right, let me go grab another land. And then we're gonna blow up the ley line. I'm going for a flawless victory here, guys. I'm trying to clear out all the artifacts first. Now there's nothing really threatening us too much here. Yeah, I think they see the writing on the wall here. They may concede. Yeah, I mean, you could take the battleship off the field. That is a saving grace you can do. Or, you know, the stone, whatever you prefer. Probably the stone's a better idea. Yeah, they think so too. Okay. Okay, buddy. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's just go do another one. Let's do another one. Give me back my stone. Tom, thank you so much for the sub, man. Welcome to the team. Have you ever played MTG Online? I have not. No, I saw the interface on it though, and it looks confusing. It looks like it'd be difficult for me to kind of just pick up, you know? Harness this bad boy. Pull out some more basics. And this is why I went down to 1 Ugin, because I feel like Ugin kind of just sits in the hand for the most part, unless I absolutely need it for like an emergency. All right, no dwarves are going to get played unless they're mono white. What's up, EDC Nomad? How's it going? Card draw makes a huge impact. Absolutely. You're going to notice in my dragon deck tomorrow, there's so many ways to draw cards. Like, having more draw engines is always, I mean, that goes without saying, but makes life a lot easier, especially if those draw engines synergize really well. I mean, we could just sit here and just continuously blink these over and over again until they are satisfied, I guess. I do really want to find, you know, I should have just played Ugin for the heck of it and just got the card draw going. A braid. Oh, okay, that's actually a pretty good move right there. Destroying this, yeah, smart. Smart. Yeah, I'm gonna play Ugin. See if we can start drawing some of these cards here. Submit 0. Looks like they may have another braid here, which would be kind of crazy. I kind of expect them to have it though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I could have minus there and played the other battleship too. I guess I should have waited and thought that one through a little bit more, but it's okay. I have a really strange feeling it's another a braid. I just feel like maybe I should blink something like this instead. Let's make them have it though. Surely not, right? What is it? It's MTG Arena, but it's also definitely MTG Online. Was it in a braid? Yeah, it was, huh? Nice. Nice. Wait, dragons? Yeah, tomorrow will be dragons. Jeskai dragons. Okay, that's fine. Let's go here. We got to get rid of all the red lands again.
The wise.
I guess I should have done the Fabled first in hindsight. Oh, that was our last basic that we just drew. Nice. What are the odds of that? Lovely. Let's take out that. Let's take out that. And let's take out one more land for good measure. I do have one more battle ship, right? I have one more. That is my third one. Yeah. So I could alt the Ugin to go get the other ones, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we just chill. Opponent may have another like disenchant effect or something like that, but I doubt it. Ideally, I just get a virtue and I can just take all the lands out next turn, but we're out of basics, man. We don't need that. Okay. Is there an artifact in the graveyard? Yeah, we got two. That's right. That is right. Well, there will be no more blinking of the land destruction, because then I'll just end up sweeping the field. Well, actually, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and blink it. I know I just crewed that or whatever, but I'm gonna blink this anyways because I have the anchorage, and that'll get us going again on crewing it up. That was kind of silly of me to do it that way. I thought about that after the fact, but I don't want to stop blowing up their lands. I think if I stop blowing up their lands, it's just not smart. All right, cool. Nomad with the $10 in the super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Love the videos, man. Keep up the great content. I appreciate that, man. That was a massive mistake I just made there, but I feel like I was playing it through in my head and just got the order of things wrong. Thank you for the 10, though. I really appreciate that, Nomad. I really do, man. Thank you. I'm gonna try out the Boros deck that we put together here, starting now. The interface is more complex, like anything though. Once you know, you know. Yeah. I'm so stoked that elves are back and have some new cards to play with. Yeah, I ran into an elf deck today probably like 3 times. So people are really playing it quite a bit. So I have a question, Swayze. When you build new decks, do you look at a certain card and build around it? Yeah, for the most part, I like to find a card that I really want to build around, and I kind of expand from there. Sometimes it's a 2-card combo, sometimes it's a 3-card combo, but then I go from that point on how I want the deck to be built around, and I build around that idea. Dwarves are pretty good. Yeah, dwarves are really good too. I've had some people hit me with some dwarf starts that were like, you know, they were hitting me for like 9 on turn 2. It was crazy. I'm loving the dwarf equipment decks now. Yeah. This opponent is tenacious. They were reloading pretty good there, man. And then having 2 abrades back to back, like they almost had it. Was this deck retuned? Yeah, slightly. Here's the deck list real quick. I'll give it to you one more time before we switch over to the next one. Sorry. Wolves are good aggro. I've seen some wolf decks that were aggro too. I like wolves, but if I did wolves, I would want to do it with that Golgari wolf and try to do the token thing. I don't necessarily if I want to do like mono black aggro, but it's probably better to do the aggro one, but. My pleasure. I have a great deck idea for you. Definitely send it over in the Discord if you're on the Discord or not. I'm not sure, but send it over there. If you need the link, I can give it to you. Put it in the MTG tab, and I'll take a look at it. How's it going? I'm new to this game. Welcome to the game, man. It's a complex game, but it's a fun game. Hope you're not having any troubles getting started, man, because this game is kind of one of the craziest games there is. I fell asleep watching YouTube and it auto played an old Swayze video. Woke up to Swayze gleefully playing a deck with 3 farewells and Swayze getting excited to keep an opponent's hand. That's toxic right there. That's toxic. That's pretty funny though. I can't believe you found an old video like that. Farewell was one of my least favorite cards ever. All right, guys, here's the Battlefront deck that we're gonna be trying to play here. We'll see how it goes, but because I was playing dragons earlier, I had this really cool idea, and it seems to work out pretty nicely when it comes together. But if I can get an Elspeth down to double up on my tokens, then this card right here becomes so much better because it creates a treasure, right? So if you're creating 2 treasures at a time, that's even better. But also if you create 2 treasures and then create 2 dragon tokens, it's kind of insane. So I'm hoping to try this card out with the Elspeth. Of course, this deck can fit in the Roads Go Ever on. And yeah, we're gonna try this out, man. Some new cards for the Battlefront deck. I think this will be pretty good. I'm playing Orzhov Sacrifice and killing it. I dropped a lot, screwing with elves. I still loving having gone infinite with Doppelgang against Scurry Oak infinite combo. They didn't stand a chance. Infinite combos are mean, man. I'm telling you, Poison Wolves is so good and fun. Poison Wolves, yeah, I mean, I'll be willing to give it a shot. I'll see if there's enough Death Touch Wolves that it makes sense for me, but I don't remember seeing a ton of Death Touch Wolves, but I also wasn't keeping an eye on it. Wolves really do good with the Trudge. Do you ever play Commander? I'm trying to get into it. I've been consuming a lot of Commander content lately, and I'm really thinking about like diving into it heavy, but I have not yet. It's been a little bit of a pain still trying to find a deck that I really like to play early on. That's fair. Take your time with it too, because you don't want to craft things and then regret it later. A 1-mana creature that gives you ferocious. Do you have Took in this deck? I don't, but you could squeeze in probably 2 of them into this deck, but I would not put a full play set of it in this deck. But I was thinking about that too. I'm like, you could probably get away with 2 of them at least. I try to avoid putting any creatures in this deck because it works really well without creatures in the Battlefront, as well as a Johnny's alt. Oh, great. Another Slick Shot build. Been playing Golgari Elves. It's currently 10-2. Savage. Oh, man. Are we really... Like, do they always got... Like, here's my thing. When I play Red, do they always have to have the perfect curve? Like, that's what I want to know. Do you have to have the perfect curve? Can I get my 1 Authority of Consuls for this game, please? Nope, game over. GG's. I just started Commander recently. It's really fun building decks with 1 of each card. Yeah, I know. That's the best part about it, in my opinion. They banned a Johnny, so why even, right? You've got a Commander deck? Yes, I have a Commander deck that was gifted to me by a viewer. That was really nice of them to do for my last MagicCon I went to. That was pretty fun. I got to play that. That was a really fun turn 3 game. Wonder if Wolves and Vraska joins up is a combo that could work. Vraska joins up is like the legendary draw, right? If they hit. You can get really creative. Get to top 500, Swayze? I mean, I would love to, but I have a lot of other decks I gotta try and test out that I'm sure are gonna bring me right back down. We'll see, though. I try to play on the play queue more often these days, but it's tough. Slick Shot needs a Banhammer. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad about it. That card is just like, every time I see it, it just makes me just, it gives me just such a bad feeling. What a top deck, dude. Let's go. We go from a terrible situation to a great situation, just like that. Watch him play a Deceit here, though, and take it out of my hand. Oh, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad. Okay, good. I want them to overcommit a little bit to their graveyard before I make the move on taking it. Dude, what a game changer this card is. I absolutely love this card. Especially in this deck. The only time I ever make top 500 was the Hollowed Haunting deck. I love that card. Dude, that was a fun card too, creating all the spirit tokens. There's some old cards that I really love. What do you think of the rumor that Commander may come to Arena in 2028? I actually didn't even hear that rumor, but that'd be awesome. I think if they could make that happen, it'd be incredible. But the thing is too, didn't they say they were gonna do it on a new client altogether because this client couldn't support it or whatever? I think we could throw that away. That's a good card. And always evergreen Authority of Consuls. Our board's looking really good right now. Yeah, the plot makes the card ridiculous. Yes, agreed. I think the card would be just fine if it didn't have the plot, for real. It'd be still a very good card. Yeah, it gives Death Touch and then the card they draw legendary creatures. Yeah, I thought so. I hit Mythic this month using the Mono Black aggro. Tiny Bones is one of the win cons. The only time I ever make top 500 was Hollowed. Oh yeah, we read that one. I wonder if Slickshot is worse or the Fling. Yeah, the Fling is tough too, but I think Fling's always been a staple in Standard, and I think it should be, honestly. I think it's a fine thing to have. All right, so I definitely need to get rid of that Superior Spider-Man. Let's take it out with this. Let's just do Rest in Peace. And then let's just do Seam Rip, take out the token. And draw a card. That turn could not have gone much better than that. That was nice. Yeah, we'll take that. Perfect. Again, our board's looking really nice right about now. Swayze reading chat nonchalant while the opponent is casually throwing out monstrous cards. I mean, if you overthink it too much, you're gonna freak yourself out, you know? It's easier just to talk to you guys and let them do their thing. Swayze regrets getting rid of Day of Judgment now. No, we're fine. I'm not worried about that at all. We're fine. We have a good hand, or a good situation right now. Political Triumph and Mobilize works really well. Yeah, it definitely does. That and the Bella with Mobilize works really, really well. Couple of options here. I really want to play this, but I think these two are the play. I think for starters, we should probably... Yeah, we should probably just do this, take this out. Get this down. And then take off the speaker. Just handling the field. I'm hating blue counterspell decks. Currently so boring to go against. As I've just played my Azorius control deck. Sorry, man. I was in Swayze's video when I played Mono Red. So I know he has played it. I love this game. I have been playing since about 97. Dude, it's the greatest game ever created, and it's not even close. Like, Magic will always be, in my opinion, the greatest game of all time. And I actually mean that. I don't just say that out of bias that I play it every day, and it's like my job. But I genuinely mean that, because every game I've ever played in my life, I've gotten bored of at some point, and I just genuinely do not want to play it anymore, and I just won't. And this is just one game I can play forever, and I know I won't ever really get bored. That's not bad. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we did get a land. I'm gonna go here and then United Battlefront. Hopefully the United Battlefront hits something good. Oh, come on. Let's go ahead and finish this game. I wanted to see how it was gonna go. Wondering if there's a good Angels deck. I think Angels have always been kind of good. I don't think they've ever really been bad, but yeah, I'm sure they could be better. But I've seen some people playing Angels recently. I beat somebody today while I was playing Dragons that was playing Angels. top number one has got to be the most toxic person ever. That's fair. I mean, I can't argue that. You're probably right. It's got to be, definitely got to be a Jeskai control player. It has to be. Political Triumph is a top-notch one drop. It really is. It really is. And it just passively generates you value over the, you know, the course of the game. It's so solid. I'll probably just play out the siege next turn, start creating some bodies, but I mean, I'm a little behind here. Don't you dare. You know what? Normally I wouldn't care so much about that and losing those two basics if this was my Azorius build, but because it's my Boros build, like that actually does kind of hurt a lot because I needed those lands pretty bad. And I don't have as many lands to thin out with the deck is the other thing. Yeah, we're in trouble. I need a Day of Judgment or a Cage. A Cage would be great. So would Day of Judgment. I mean, equally would be good. Scribe me into something nice, please. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Go ahead, make a block. Don't make a block, I don't care. I hope they make a block and then play Shard Mage's Rescue. That'd been hilarious. Would have been hilarious. Sheltered by ghosts, that's actually annoying. That's okay though. That is annoying though. I need another land off the top here to get the Elspeth down. I guess anything off the top would probably be pretty good. Probably pretty good. Oh, they got the, we know for a fact though that they've got that protection spell though. They leave one mana open. They were leaving mana open for these guys. Almost positive they've got that protection spell. So with that being the case, I'll go ahead and take your Sheltered by Ghosts. How about that? Just be on the safe side, you know? I'm happy with that. Nice, every time, everything. Yeah, I know, right? It's just too easy today. Too easy. We've been blessed by the magic gods today, I'll tell you what. Another Triumph. That'll do it. You would think, right? You would think. We're gonna get 1/1 counters and draw another card here too. Don't need one of those. We're looking for United Battlefront if possible. Get some serious value out there. I don't think I'd pass up a Caretaker's Talent either. That'd be kind of nice. The Shuffler being nice for once. I know, isn't it a nice change of pace? Man, these last couple of weeks streaming, I've been like getting off, like embarrassed at how many losses we taken. Now we're kind of cooking. I knew this deck would be pretty good though. This was one of my better decks we've ever really kind of put together, and it got some new tools, so I figured this would be pretty solid. Hello from a lift on my way to the hotel in Chicago. Taking this week to fly around the Midwest and catch a Braves game in person. Your decks recently have been fire. Firewater, what's going on, man? Appreciate that. Can't believe you're watching from a lift. That's awesome. Thanks for watching, brother. Seems like you're a busy man, though. That's awesome. You're going around doing some traveling. That's sick. Appreciate you making the time for us tonight, man. Have fun at the Braves game. Braves game. Was that today, the Braves game, or are you going there now? Streamer luck, dude. It's so funny because when it does happen to us and we hit the 2 cards we needed today, it's like everyone is like shocked and like, man, I wish I had that kind of luck. Man, you know how many times in my life I've been on the other end of that? I mean, way more than I've been on the receiving end, that's for sure. Like it's nice once in a while, you know? Let a man have his moment. I think everyone can kind of attest that's here regularly that I don't exactly have good luck most of the time. All right, definitely gonna drop this down, get the Johnny going. Okay, now tell us how big the losing streak was before you hit the live button. Actually, surprisingly, we were playing Dragons before this and got the video done. And yeah, that was actually a pretty big win. Well, I wouldn't say a win streak, but it was a lot of wins with the dragon deck. So believe it or not, I was actually sitting at somewhere like 89, 90 to start this day off. So it's been a really good day, like really good day. If I don't find rest in peace here, we lose. So let's see if we got what it takes here to get lucky again. There are 2 in the deck. I am scrying. Let's just send everything away if it's not rest in peace. You know what I mean? Yeah, I dropped the kiddo off at college last week, so I wanted to do something fun for just me. I love that, man. I love that for you, brother. Oh no, did I just lose? Yeah, 2 Terror of the Peaks, we for sure lost. Ain't nobody got time for that. What's the best way to get wild cards? With the most ultimate wild card, your credit card. No, that's the honest answer. But if you want to get wild cards, obviously drafting is a really good way to do it. It's not that you get wild cards, but basically getting a lot of packs and opening cards. It's a good way to get that stuff going pretty quick, is drafts and getting really good at drafts. That will always be my #1 answer. I'm saving my draft token that I just got for the next set that releases, and I'm going to go straight into drafting to try to save myself some money. All right, let's go with this first. Hopefully it resolves though. Oh. Hey Swayze, I'm happy to see one of the streams. It's been a long time since the last time I've seen one. By the way, you are still my favorite MTG YouTuber. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Guys, you guys are so kind to me. Like, you guys are gonna make my head big. I already got a big head. Physically. Not metaphorically, but physically. I've been to the last 2 Braves games in Minnesota. Just landed in Chicago, going to see them play the Chicago Sox tomorrow, and then Milwaukee to see them on Friday. Nice, man. So you're a big baseball fan then, huh? I'm not a massive baseball fan myself. I don't watch enough of it at all, but I find it to be very like kind of boring to watch. But I've played baseball and I was on softball league for years and years of my life. I love playing baseball. Piles. Wait. Choose a pile. Put into your opponent's hand. You can have that one, buddy. Oh. Guess it didn't matter, huh? Guess it didn't matter. Oh man. I draw my best spell ever, and I'm just gonna have it get countered here. What a bummer, dude. I can't play it. It's gonna get countered. Like, almost assuredly it's gonna be countered. Magic is not a cheap hobby. No, it definitely is not. All right. Swayze, did you see Obsession? I did, yes. I love that movie. That was a great movie. We'll take it. I mean, we can't pass up that, right? Obsession was good. I mean, it just stinks because I know everything I play here is just gonna get countered, brother. It's like they're just sitting on their mana doing nothing. We know what's gonna happen here. Like, you're not fooling anybody. Let's see if I could just beat him with my fish tokens, you know? You never know. The fish are strong with this one. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. They will be drawing another card, which is a bummer. Or they'll be drawing 2 more cards, huh? Well, that does give me the opening to play this out. And we whiff. Of course we whiff, right? Why wouldn't we whiff? All right, at least the deck has been officially thinned out to the maximum. Land drops are not going to be an issue going forward. Ay, 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 dude. Azorius control. Why? Anything but this. Swayze, I just told my wife you read my comment. Ever Wait. Ever heard no? I love your content. Keep the great. Hey, appreciate that, Antonio. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome that you told her that. That's funny. Not a big deal. I try to read everybody's comments if I can. I know it's impossible, but I try my best. All right, let's go ahead and take the lands. What are we going to try now? Are we going to just try the Day of Judgment? Are we going to fish token again? I should probably consider I should start considering to throw things out just to get countered. Because the counters aren't going to come out of their hands unless we force them out of their hands. So let's just start throwing things out that we care less about. Okay, there goes their graveyard. I still think that's a pretty relevant spell to hit the field, because the thing is with that card is that the opponent has things, I'm sure, like the water. What's the card that shuffles your whole graveyard back? I feel like that's got to be a spell they have. I'm going to pass the turn. I could draw a card here, but I'm going to choose not to, just because I don't want them to get any extra cards. Sure, why not? I don't think we can win this one. I think we're kind of just wasting our time here, but I'm going to give it my best shot, but I don't see a way out of this one. You ever think about adding the Orcist Goblin Cleaver to the cat deck? Oh, is that the one that gives you the treasures based on the type of creature you have? That could be interesting for sure. So that's a big mana explosion for sure. All right, let's start casting some spells again, see what happens. This has Ward Waterbend 4. And waterbending, I can tap creatures or artifacts. Creatures, artifacts, yes. Let's go Day of Judgment. Will they allow it? Will they allow it? Okay, they didn't stop it. Maybe they don't have a counter spell. Who knows? I mean, I think they do. I don't think they cared about the Caretakers or the Rest in Peace resolving as much. I think this one gets countered for sure, though. I can't really Waterbend 4, though. They do leave the door open, though, for a Johnny. But they're going to draw just as many cards as I do. Annoying. Don't need that. That card is pretty much dead now. We don't have any more basics. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. This is the first time we found one. I've been waiting. What did they just erode? Oh, is that a Johnny? Okay. I should probably add a fourth one of these because I really want to see this card thrive. Well, we're keeping up with card advantage, but Finale of Revelation, you think so? I mean, that's definitely a card they could have for sure. So yeah, shutting down the graveyard would be good with that too. I sent on MTG channel of your Discord a token deck list. Pretty creative and awesome. Combos, Bant, Elspeth, one of inspired by you. This is a video gameplay of Mythic 2. Okay, nice. I'm gonna go and try to resolve this and see what they do. My guess is they counter it for sure. But the question is it 3 steps ahead where they draw? Okay, that's fine. So whichever one we pick, they get to put in their hand, right? Is that what we remember correctly? Lord, what's going on, man? You could add death to your enemies to get more treasures too. Yeah, I definitely could. Plays really smart. Yeah, a little risky. This is a CGB deck. Oh, this is CGB's deck. All right, I don't really care if they have these 2 cards. They can have this. I care more about counterspells and counterspells only, which that's a good one against us. I need something that can generate tokens every turn, like Siege or something. playing two Misty Mounts at the same time is busted. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what kind of inspired this deck list a little bit, is that this card played so well in my Dragons deck that I'm really excited to try it out today in this build. I think it'll go really well. Looks like they're gonna erode their own creature here. Okay, or just copy it. That's cool. That's cool too. Nothing else I can do, right? So how many 3 steps ahead have we lost? 1, 2, 3. So they have 3 of those gone. 1 of these gone, which these I'm not too afraid of. I can kind of pay. I can kind of pay for that. It's all good. I hate that they have this on the field though, because normally we'd be taking a massive leap ahead in card advantage over our opponents, but not when they've got something like that out there. Let's try it. I don't think it resolves, but I mean, we've seen 3 steps ahead 3 times. So again, I can pay for the no more lies. I mean, obviously the cage is no good here. It is what it is. I am going to say go and create a fish token. Seems fine to me. See you later, Nomad. Have a good one. Sorry, I just said hi and left. What did I miss? Hey, no worries, Javier. How you doing, brother? You haven't missed much. I mean, we've been playing really well. I mean, I wouldn't say playing really well, but we've been winning a lot of games, so missing out on some of the good wins here. All right, Triumph goes off. We draw 3 cards here, which is insane. Oh goodness, man. I mean, they might mill themselves out though. That's another, I guess, maybe I should continue drawing cards to try to mill them out. That might be our win con. That could be a very good win con for us. So let me just double check. So whenever opponent draws their second card, you draw 2 cards. Oh, your creature gains indestructibility and then destroy. All right, sure. That's fine, I guess. Dealing 5 damage to me. Another Siege and an Ajani. Both are great cards. We'll keep both on top here. Also, keep in mind, we're going to be gaining life with my attacks going forward. Love that. I might actually win this one, man. Wouldn't the Star Cage have worked since it's a token? No, the token still has a mana cost of 5. If the token had cost less than the amount, but that's not how that works, unfortunately. Let's go here. I have so many options, man, and all of them are pretty good options. We're definitely trying to get the opponent to mill themselves out essentially here, but I'm gonna... Man, I don't know what I should do here. I guess for starters, we try to iceberg the token. We try. Does it work? Probably not, but let's try. I think that's priority number 1 at the moment. Yes, I'm sure. It better not waterbend my creature. Okay, good. Yeah, don't waterbend my creature. Ooh, okay. I guess we're gonna shift gears here a little bit then. Now we actually do want to try to like go for closing out the game for damage. That's fine. I'm gonna decline that. I don't have any more basics in my deck and I don't want to reshuffle my deck. Discard 2. This is no good. And this is probably no good. All right, we're kind of chilling. Javier with the 5 in the super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Since I didn't miss much, let the for learning purposes begin. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate the 5 for learning purposes. That demo field is actually a bit of a problem. I won't lie to you guys. 19 cards to my 24, so we're still in good shape here. I'm going to be drawing more than them though at this point without them having that other creature down. I worked so hard to get rid of it, and now I'm like starting to doubt that that was the right play. All right, let's go ahead and pump up these tokens to the maximum. And then I'm gonna try to resolve this first, hopefully drawing out a counter spell and then try this maybe. I don't know. This is more important than anything. Okay, they didn't counter it, so I'm gonna go here instead. Maybe I can get double the amount of dragon tokens. You never know. I'm excited though. This is going pretty decently right now. They might play in the flashed bird here, the owl, the librarian. If they do that, they have to draw a lot of cards though. And I am going to be gaining 5 life here, which is a pretty big swing. Going back to 13. Javier with another $2 in the super chat. Dream Crusher, girlfriend, the mob wishes you fast recovery. Oh, that's kind of you. I must have missed the message there. Bro, will you wish my girlfriend a happy recovery? She can hear you and been struggling after surgery. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Wishing you a very speedy recovery. Absolutely. I hope you know, wishing you the best on that for sure. I hope the surgery was for something minor. I know that can be scary sometimes. I'm gonna go and take this off the board, hopefully. Hopefully. My aunt actually just got back home for the first time from her rehabilitation for her surgery she just had. She's going through it with cancer right now, pretty bad, and they had to do a pretty invasive surgery for her as well. And yeah, it's not fun. I apologize you're going through a tough time with that. All right, Caretaker draws me 2 more. I need to get these sieges down, man. I have to, but I'm just so scared that the opponent's gonna just... Why am I so afraid of counter spells? Like, I have to get through the counter spell somehow, you know? Like, I really should be leaning into just being aggressive here. It's just, I hate this matchup so much. I hate it so much. Okay, well, that's not good. I don't have any more basics, brother. I don't love that. Let's try to Day of Judgment first. Please let this go through. I really don't want to have to Star Cage and lose all the treasures that I've been working on getting, man. That's fine. How many cards do they have left in their deck, honestly? 16? We're both so close to milling ourselves out. It's not even funny. Not even funny, man. What's it gonna be? 3 steps ahead. Their last copy. Gonna have to lean on the cage here, which again, not happy about this, guys. Not happy about this. But if it gets the job done, you know? So clearly no counter spells left. But Settle the Wreckage is a different beast. Does anybody know if CGB's build has, like, how many Settle the Wreckages does he actually have in the deck? I'm actually very curious. Get a little bit of insider information. Oh, let's go, dude! I can't believe we just won that. Boom, boom. Let's go. It has 4? We only saw 1 of them. I'm surprised I didn't keep going there. Yeah, cancer does suck, man. It's been a wild ride with that. Try to keep that to myself for the most part, but it's been a tough wild ride, but she's a strong lady. Tokens and copies are different. Yes, for the mana values on those, yeah, they are different. What a banger of a game. Yeah, that was a tough one. I'm glad we got through it. I'm really glad we won that one. You're in danger of milling yourself at this point. I know, I was so scared. I was like, maybe I should have left that creature on the field to keep letting him draw, but... The mob wishes are the best too, Swayze. I appreciate that. Epic game. It may last the entire car ride from the hotel. I can't believe he scooped it up with 4 of those possibly in hand, you know, because like that could have kept him alive for a while. I think it's because I had so many like hasty threats going forward at that point though. All right, let's see our next hand here. This looks really good. They had no more ways to deal damage. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess that was probably their only copy of the owl for sure. You know my history if I can help. Oh yeah, absolutely, Firewater. I appreciate that, man. It's not a great situation. It's more so like, you know, trying to be hopeful and stuff, but it's I think we talked about it when you were in AZ that one time, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. The longer games are rare. Yeah, the longer games are very rare usually. They're usually pretty quick, but without Badger Mole Cub, we're seeing a lot more games go that route. Do I just go here and blow this up because they are trying to fling? Should I take it with this, but then I don't play any other spells? I think I'm gonna go Johnny here, and a Johnny may be a distraction for an attack next turn from our opponent, which would be good. This is the matchup you really want to have that authority of consoles, but hey. They didn't plot the... Oh, wow. They actually did escape the removal there. That's kind of crazy. They didn't plot the slick shot, though, so we're good there. Wow, I can't believe they were able to save that. That's kind of crazy. Do have Day of Judgment, though, and they just committed another challenger to the board. Looks like they may be ignoring Johnny, too. Well, no, they're going to send a 3-3 at it, right? Forgot it had haste. Yeah, probably. Wish there was a counterspell for cancer. Lost all my ants to it. Sorry, Lebowski. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, that'd be nice if there was. I am just gonna sweep here, I think. Yeah, let's just sweep here. I think it's the safest bet. I mean, they could end up pumping those again and flinging them. They may be out of creatures too. You never know. They don't run a ton of creatures, you know. They just need 1 or 2 and then they pump them up and throw them. But hey, I did complain at the fact that every time we went against this build or something like it, they always had the slick shot. They didn't this time, so I can't complain. All right, I can either be greedy or I can throw the guaranteed stuff down. I think for right now, we should at least put the guaranteed win con on board before I decide to go Battlefront here. But finding an authoritative consoles would be like invaluable. Like it'd be amazing. I just reused a standard deck I haven't played in a long time. The one that uses Kona Omniscience. Forgot how much fun that deck was. Hey Andrew, can you do me a favor and ban that guy? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know if you know the lore around here, but we don't like Omniscience around here, man. Kona Omniscience has got to be my least favorite deck ever made. Almost to the hotel. See you on the flip side. Absolutely, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Anyway, we can see the deck list. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Let's take a look at the deck list. It's been playing pretty well too. Up to 97%, man. What a swing. Oh no, we're back to 96. I forgot. But what a swing of events today, man. Being at like almost 89 earlier, and now we hate Omniscience. Yes. You can like Omniscience. It's okay. You can like it, but I don't. You can like Omniscience, but I think Omniscience is just full of... But other than that, it's okay. I mean, other than that, not a big deal. It's fun. The only time I made the top 500 is with the werewolves way back when, before Ava Brook Caretaker was banned. or whatever the werewolf that gives you the hexproof. I know exactly which card you're talking about. I saw that card the other day when I was playing Brawl, and that brought back memories, man. That was a sweet card. How do you feel about inside information? Remind me what that one does. Inside information. Well, the name is so familiar. I can't remember which card and what that does. Swayze bleep so you know the hate is real. Yeah, if I ever see a land hit the battlefield on turn 1 and it has the ability to, you know, crew or whatever that is. I don't even know what it's called. It's a station. My blood pressure spikes immediately. Kona's better than Kavero? I disagree, but because here's the thing, man. I don't know. It's hard to say because Kona can get the ability to get hexproof. It can have the ability to not be countered. Like, it can have every protection available to it, with half of that only with its lands. And then with the Kavero deck, like, all you got to do is run a Rest in Peace and you're good to go, you know? Like, Kona just has so many ways to work around getting removed off the board and protecting itself. Any recommendations for a good first deck to build? Yeah, I would take a look at the starter decks that they give you and maybe build off of one of those. But if you got a few wild cards to spare, I mean, I would go on to ontap.gg and just find a deck list that's meta, that's fairly cheap. I always kind of point people in the direction of the mono white auras right now because it's fairly consistent. You still see people on the top of the meta with it, and I think it's fairly cheap for the most part. All right, let's get this down, I guess, first. Life gain. I need to get some of my exiling pieces here. That's a great card. That's a great card. Not passing that one up. No shot. Demolition Field has become a staple for me. Too many special lands now. Yeah, that's very true. Swayze, have you tried Jane Foster Ultron Synthesizer deck? I have not. I haven't played Synthesizer for a while. Mark, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Jane Foster, though, is that the one? The blink, it blinks the artifact. It's a pretty cool card. I hate this cleric card too. That's another card I'm not a big fan of, if I'm being completely real and honest. Kind of dislike this card quite a bit too. Both of these are a lot of these are really good. I'm gonna take both of these. Let's take everything off the board, then create the treasure. Perfect. I was wondering if it was going to sequence that correctly. I'm glad that it did. Day of Judgment's a really good card. I can't really throw it away, but not the card I want right now, but it's still a really good card. Elspeth is about to come down with the Misty Mountains. It's going to go crazy. They're still stuck on 2 lands. I just realized. Wow. We love cats. Yes, we love cats. Say no to cats. Oh, you guys telling him to play cats for his first deck? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I wouldn't wish that video on anybody. I just hate that the blue just do nothing decks. Like, are we going to play Magic or just not play put anything on board? I've been hearing that a lot today, and I'm like, I feel really bad because we just put out an Azorius control deck. All right, this is gonna be sick. We're gonna go here. We're gonna give. Oh, we get the Triumph hit too. Oh, that's a good card. I'll take it. And then next turn, we're gonna get double the treasures and double the dragons. The thing I've been talking about for days now. We've been talking about this for days. Now let's show you guys how it looks in practice. I love this deck, man. This might be Friday's video, by the way. This could absolutely be Friday's video. Oh yeah, you're the one that has a Johnny as the cat? That's funny. Javier named his cat a Johnny. That's pretty cool. What a good cat name, though. Swayze, I love the gameplays. Do you expect less control games now on the new meta? I got sick of the 30-minute game averages in low elo just to climb back to diamond and gave up. I do know that control kind of took over for a minute there, but from what I'm hearing from people and from my own personal experiences, I have not seen a lot of control. As you can tell from the stream, we haven't run into it a whole lot. We've seen it, don't get me wrong, but we haven't run into it a whole lot. My family just walked in, that's why the dogs are going crazy. I'm gonna go seam rip here. Oh man, my back, I'm so sore. Every time I have soccer, the next day I am so sore. I'm getting so old. We didn't have any subs yesterday, so I ran mostly the whole game, and it was outside at 100 plus degrees. I'm feeling it today. All right, let's go ahead and get this down. Last 2 lands, perfect. This deck is flowing, man. This deck is flowing like water right now. Send it. Send it. Let's go. I don't know how you stop me if you're the opponent with 2 lands. Just ain't no way. And they gave him the starting towns too, which don't come in untapped at this point in the game. I ran into that problem the other day. That wasn't fun. Those cannot block, by the way. So prepare for lethal. Oh, they got a pretty good amount of blockers here, though. That's annoying. All right, let's go here. What should I do? I mean, we gotta just full send here, obviously, right? But like, is there any way? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage is getting through. And they're still gonna be left with the clerics and stuff. I gotta get rid of that cleric. That cleric might actually sneak up on us here. This could be bad. This could actually be really bad. Let's send in everybody. And then we'll sweep the board and then just reload on the tokens, I think. I think that's my best bet. The cleric has got to go. I have got to sweep the board. I know it's just 1 creature and it seems kind of silly, but its ability to drain me out every turn is going to be too good. I just don't have lethal, which is unfortunate. How quickly that has turned, you know? Let's go Day of Judgment. I don't want to lose my treasures. Not yet. Well, I guess I could just use the treasures, huh? All right, we take the whole field and we reload. Reload. Reload.
Join the fight.
All right, let's try this again. Their ability, though, to gain the life off the cases have been very, very good. I thought this was a for sure thing until that turn. That turn, they gained way too much life. What position do you play in football? I play mostly forward, but it's indoor league, so the positions are a little bit different. But I'm usually like a left side striker is where I usually play the most. But yesterday I was playing the center position because we didn't have a lot of our guys that are normally there. And not a lot of people are super confident in handling the ball. So when our 2 really good players that we have are gone, I'm usually the one who fills in that spot. Okay, let's go. Again, I think I'm gonna have to just reset here. This is so annoying. It's like I'm not gonna ever be able to close here. Ugh. I don't know what to do, guys. It's crazy how resilient this deck has been today against us. But I think we just... Do I reset again or do I go for damage first? Like, I just feel like that's such a waste though. Like, yeah, I just felt like that's too much of a waste, honestly. Oh, I had the alt on that. Okay, well, alt next turn. That's crazy. I forgot we had that. Okay. I didn't even consider the Ajani ult there. I clicked through that way too quickly. Ajani ult is going to be nuts next turn. That'll be really good. I should be able to close the game out, I hope. Gaining a little bit of life, hopefully, by finding another one of these. I guess with only 8 life total left, though, that's not really that good of an Ajani ult, is it? Still pretty good, though. Yeah, it's still pretty darn good. 8 is pretty solid. All right, the Tigra is going to get bigger. And an Aunt May. That's fine. They should have done that in the reverse order, but that's fine. I guess it didn't matter. All right, we're gonna sweep the board one more time. One more time. Oh, that's so crazy to me, but that's fine. And then we ult this for the 7. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna take all of this, right? Yeah, all of it's good. All of it is very good. We're gonna take the new Ajani. Take this off the board. Take this off the board. And now we're cooking. Okay. Now we're cooking. Oh, we are flowing now, guys. Let's go. Let's go. They made it tough on us, but we got it done. We got it done. I'm like 90% sure this time that it's over. 90% sure. And we get the dragons again. Love this, man. Double the dragons. Do this. Pump it up. Pump it up. Play this. 2 more dragons. Pay life. Pump it up. Send in the crew. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Let's go, dude. That was sick. Let's go. Brought to you by Kin Binding and Together as One. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Javier with another $1 super chat. Thank you so much, brother, for the $1. Appreciate that. When you draw or discard, you take damage. Disgusting. Yeah, that was pretty insane. I missed the Ajani ult the turn before. We probably could have done that sooner, but love it when a plan comes together. Absolutely. Isn't that like a Liliana line? Never easy. Flawless victory. Elspeth counters then wipe with the Ajani tokens, just my opinion. It could have gone either way, like trying to get a little bit of damage through and then sweeping and then trying to start over again the next turn would have, I think, slowed me down a little bit more in the long run. Getting the board prepared for another set of creatures to then give counters to and attack the following turn would have been really nice, I feel like. A Kin Binding would have been absolutely very useful there, but I think I like the Elspeth better just because of its ability to, you know, double up on the dragons there. Let's see if we can get one more win. Do you ever play games on Discord with people? I do not. No, Javier, I see your comment. Yeah, I do not. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a ton of time for Discord myself. I'm more of like a spectator, like you guys. I kind of pop in and out and look at deck lists and see what you guys are talking about. But for the most part, as far as managing it and stuff, and even helping giving the authority to others to manage the Discord it's been proving very difficult for me time wise. But I do want to invest more time into it down the road. So my days have been pretty crazy lately just because the kids are back in school and my wife's schedule has changed this year. So I've been like the guy to pick up the kids from school and then like do their homework with them every day when we get home from school, on top of everything else. And that's been a bit of a wrench in every one of my days. It's been because homework's been taking us about an hour every day. The jump from 4th to 5th grade for my oldest has been crazy. Like the amount of work that they've been giving him every day is insane. Having all the sweepers in your hands when you need it is nuts. It's really nuts. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, he was gaining way too much life. I think I played it well too. Thank you for backing me up there, Josiah. Appreciate that. Mr. Together as one. Elspeth's 0 is a great defense against the white auras. Stella, what's going on? How you doing? Can you show the deck list, please? Yes, I'll show it right after this game because this will probably be our last game. And then I'll show you the deck list one more time. We get hit by a deceit. They take my treasures. They didn't want to see the dragons, man. There's a Discord? Question mark. Yes, there's a Discord. If you'd like to join the Discord, I got you. I got you. Here is the link. Go ahead and click that link and you can join the Discord, my friend. Yeah, homework is cooked. Feel you there? Yeah, it's insane. You know what's so funny too is I'm no stranger to letting you guys know that my experience in school was not great. I was not smart. I was not, well, don't say I'm not smart. I'm not academically, I did not excel academically. It was not something I enjoyed doing. Going to school was like an absolute chore for me. Hated it. Didn't like doing homework. Didn't like math in particular, and I was very bad at math. So of course, after, I don't know, 12 years or something out of school, I don't even know, maybe longer than that. I honestly don't even know, but I, of course, forgot everything that I've ever learned. So relearning it's been a challenge. My son yesterday was working on factors, and I had to help him with the question, and I spent about 25 minutes to 30 minutes on Google trying to figure out and relearn what a factor is and how they work. So then I could then help him with the question that we then still got wrong twice before getting the correct answer. So that was fun. It's been a journey. All right, well, I'm pretty sure we lost this one based on the fact that we can't draw anything that is relevant to the game. I'm doing homework while watching you college finals. That's unfortunate. Good luck on those finals, though. Good old factors. Wait till they add letters. I know, I'm not ready for that. I told him, man, we had a big conversation. I'm like, you need to lock in and pay attention in class, because if you're relying on me, you might as well have already decided that it's cooked. You're over. GG's. Like, either you lock in class and pay attention and figure out what this stuff is beforehand, because if your thought process is I'm gonna go home and dad'll help me, you've already lost, my man. You've already lost. Hopefully he takes that to heart and starts paying attention a little bit more. My courses are only 8 weeks long. I have finals every 2 months. I was gonna say, school just started, didn't it? That's crazy. As a fellow parent, my problem was always relating my knowledge to him in a way he would understand. Many times my wife had to intercede and translate. That's funny that you say that. That's actually where I excel, I feel like. And I think it's because of being a wrestling coach and stuff like that, you know, with younger kids. I don't know what, that's always come really natural to me. My wife says I need to be a teacher. She says it all the time. She's like, you need to go back to school, become a teacher, yada, yada. And I'm like, listen, that sounds great and all in theory, but like, I'd have to go back to school. And I think that's the part you keep missing. But she thinks I'd be a great teacher. So that's one part I feel like I do excel at, but I don't know. Rest in Peace seems pretty good here, obviously. Star Cage is also really good. I think we go ahead, though, and we start this off real quick with a Siege. And then we'll go Cage. Let them commit a few more things to the board, hopefully. Hopefully not a Sephiroth. Okay, good. Good, good, good. More 1 and 2 drops. Good. All right, I'm not going to attack because they're just going to block here and here and generate a lot of value on those blocks. I want their graveyard empty. I want their graveyard completely emptied. Seems good. Magic is much more fun. Absolutely. Magic is way more fun. And honestly, if, you know, when this thing comes to an end, if Magic ever dies, or like, you know, you guys just decide that the content's dead or whatever, I'll probably go and do something in the trades. I've always been in the trades for most part, and it's kind of something I'm better at, I feel like, than just using my brain. Or maybe we start a new YouTube channel. Treasure. When this dies, recruit. Okay, that's a scary card. Oh, man, okay. So I want a Day of Judgment, of course, but then the Enduring Innocence doesn't go to exile just yet. Like, I almost feel like I have to play the Rest in Peace first before I play the Day of Judgment. But if I do that, I'm setting myself up here for a Return Fire that's not good. Like, I can block. I guess I should survive 13 damage, right? Like, I should. I'm getting a little bit greedy again here, but I think it's the right call because I don't want the Innocence to stay on the field. If they get to keep the Innocence, it's pretty much GG's for us. I feel like they can just keep rebuilding. They can't really afford to sacrifice here, but they do it anyways, not realizing their card was going to go to exile. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Seam Rip is actually a really good card. I'm going to keep that. That's a really good card. Let's gain that life real fast. And let's clear the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely was correct in playing the Rest in Peace first. I feel like that went really well. It's a really good card. Not gonna pass that one up. Elspeth and Seam Rip. Don't mind if I do.
I will turn the tide of battle.
GG's. GG's, guys. We went to 97% tonight from what, 94, I think? 93 or 94? That's really good, man. We had a really good night of games. I will show the deck list one more time. This will probably end up being Friday's video. We'll probably do a video on this. I don't normally like to play the decks early like this, but this one's working really well, so we might as well make a video out of it, right? People want the content. Glad to hear Drop and Duo working on their factors. Yeah, that's another thing. That channel, Drop and Duo, I really enjoyed that channel a lot. My son is on to different things now as far as hobbies go. He actually has another channel he's doing right now. He just started it like 2 or 3 days ago where he's working on anime edits with music. He's like really into that. Lee, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. I don't think Magic is ever going to be irrelevant. I don't think so either. I really don't. And I also have some other really cool content ideas that's going to expand the channel in the future too, whenever I get the time and I can free up some space. So I think it's going to be good for a while, but there will always be a game you can play and stream. I'm a peer counselor and I work from home, so I excel in helping people and teaching them new ways to think, and it helps a lot raising my daughter. It's a good skill to have. It can be frustrating sometimes trying to like relay, you know, your thoughts to somebody and having different angles to take it at. Swayze goes to college YouTube channel. Oh man, now that right there would be content. That would be content. Tired of Sephiroth? Yeah, Sephiroth is Sacrifice has never really been my style of game, but I respect it a lot. It's really, to me, it's just a little bit hard to play for me. Like the sequencing and stuff, it's just a lot of work. I try to avoid it just because it's a lot of work. But what about Songs of Totenans? Yeah, in this deck, I don't know about in this deck, but I do think that's a really good card, especially when you have something like a War Leader's Call or something. There's a way to one-shot too with like Kin Binding too. This will be Legend VD's build he posted yesterday. This will be Legend VD's build he posted yesterday. Wait, he posted a deck just like this yesterday? Oh man, I have to go look at that. MTG teacher. I don't know if I'm good enough to teach this. Swayze, tell the wifey you're already a teacher. She can see my super chats for the learning purposes. Yes, I'll tell her that. I'll tell her that. She might even be in here right now. Who knows? Oh, he posted the Sephiroth deck. Gotcha. Okay, I was like, no. Stink said he posted the United Battlefront deck. I'm gonna be sad. Get gold content. Thank you, James. Cheers to the stream and great to finally chat with you. Absolutely, Stubbs. Have a good rest of your night, man. Any recommendations on learning how to play draft and take advantage of it? Not really. I'm not very good at it myself. I could use some recommendations if you have them. Point them my way, to be honest. Give a shout out to his new channel. No, I'm gonna let it try to grow organically. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'd rather him not have like instant success on it, especially when he's got a lot of things to learn on the editing side and stuff. He's still trying to figure out how YouTube even works. So I'm gonna let him and his little friends kind of like just, you know, I like that he's like every day he's like, I got 5 new views on the video, you know, and I'd hate to like blow it up and then like his view count not rise with it or whatever, you know. It's just a bunch of shorts. It's more kid-friendly content. But did you ever happen to see MTG Malone's video where people were comparing him to you for playing tokens? No, I didn't. That's funny. I love Malone. All right, guys, I could sit here and we could chat all night, honestly, and I'd be chill with that, but my wife's gonna get mad at me if I don't call it. So I'm gonna have to hop off here. Sorry if you guys have any more messages for me, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I really do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. We'll probably be live again on Friday for sure. Don't know about tomorrow, but we'll see, depending on how it goes tonight. But I do have my video done already, so maybe. But thank you for hanging out, and thank you guys so much for the super chats. Obviously, the gifted memberships, Texas. You absolute savage. If you're still here, thank you so much, brother. I genuinely mean that so much. I really appreciate it. Javier, obviously, you guys, unbelievable amount of support that I just can't fathom still to this day. Still blows my mind. Thank you guys very, very much. We'll catch you guys on the next one or the next video. Until then, guys, have a good night. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.